My assistant, the company you keep. You did seem like the type to pick up a stray dog on the side of the road. Ooh. That there is fighting talk. Go on, Jerry, 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 Jerry. I think that's an American reference. Hopefully you'll get it. Who are you calling a dog? Yeah, come on, Jerry. That's all we're needing now. As Ted advances on Jeff, I step in between the two of them with my hands held out. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that there's some bad blood here. Ha! So even Ted can figure it out too, I see. Hey, maybe we shouldn't beat each other up in the middle of the pharmacy. I like that idea. I ain't the one asking for a fight. I was only making an observation. Oh, God, he's like... I just don't understand how Jeff could be likable. I get that some people like intelligence, but he's just a prick. He's one of these people who kind of go to Cambridge, and everything's based on tradition there. And if you're like, well, I'm not particularly into tradition, why are we doing this? It's tradition, do it! That kind of person. I can't remember, they're having a little bit of a discussion, and someone said that Jeff gets a little nicer towards the end, but in the end, as I said, it is like finding out that Darth Vader's kitten has died. You know, you have a little sympathy with the guy, but he has killed thousands and thousands of people and blown up planets and shit. That's pretty bad. Jeff inches behind me and staples his hands on my shoulders like a frightened child. Can you believe it, assistant? How terrible he acts towards me. I only want to be his friend, but it's hard to be friends with someone who yells all the time, don't you think? You call him a stray dog. I'll just deck him. I don't yell. I don't think pointing out that he just did will help the situation very much. And we ain't friends, and never have been, and never will. You've been busting my chops ever since the day we met. And wasn't that a wondrous day? Wait, I'm confused. Are you guys friends or... Have a wild guess. They're about to have a fight. Unless you stepped in, Ted was about to deck him. What did you think? No, they're beautiful friends. This is how best friends act. Twat. We are. We aren't. The two of them answer near simultaneously. How do you happen to be acquainted to the Cowboy, assistant? Jeff leans in and sniggers in my ear. That's my nickname for him if you hadn't guessed. Clever, would you not agree? It is both fitting and utterly ridiculous. Cowboy? Ooh. Well, really, it's like calling me a tea drinker. It's the most unimaginative, unoriginal thing you could do. And yes, person in the comments who's already commented that, very clever. You'd see you already doing it. Oh, I get it. Like the cowboys from the South. Double facepalm. It's the meme for when one facepalm isn't enough. Yeah. Well done you, and you've just aggravated this situation as well, Nicole, so... you prick. I flinch as Ted leers angrily in my direction. Sorry, but it was a little funny. It really wasn't. But anyway, Ted and I work at the convenience store together. You can call him my boss. Ah, that's right. Nicole unfortunately knows you because... Jeff lets go of my shoulder so he can stand beside me. Nicole happens to be my assistant. Assistant? An assistant is someone who... Very funny. I know what a dang assistant is. Oh, God, he keeps... Oh, it's the film Airplane, wasn't it? There's something happening in the cockpit. The cockpit? What is it? Well, it's a small room in which the pilot flies the airplane. Yeah, see? Film's full of that. I love that damn film. My mistake. I wasn't sure if you were introduced to that level of vocabulary just yet. I have to say I'm impressed. I'll punch him. I hope he doesn't like... He'll still like me after this. Ted nostrils flare up for a moment. I think he's going to explode, but he takes a deep, tense breath and relaxes. You know what? I actually don't give a hoot anymore. I have my own things to take care of, so leave me alone. I'll see you at work, Nicole. Take care of yourself. Ted pointedly stares at Jeff, then stomps off to look to the gold medicine again. Man, just watching that exchange wore me out. Couldn't you have been a little more nicer to him? Me? You suggesting I was being otherwise? Don't tell me that was you being nice. Definitely not, but it wouldn't have been fun to admit it right off the bat like that. No, he's definitely a dick. Can we just talk about the potion now, pretty please? Like, honestly, I didn't particularly like Nicole, but I'm starting to definitely warm to her now we're seeing this Jeff. I mean, dear Lord. It is, isn't it? It's like... let's say, so, like seeing your school bully, and then seeing Darth Vader choke him. Like, you know, that force choke thing. It's like that. It's like, right, well, the bully wasn't too bad after that. If we don't, I think I'm going to go crazy. Yes, excellent thinking. My break is limited, and I will be kept busy afterward. Damn straight you will. Jeff wrinkles his nose in distaste. A shame, but anyway, yes, the potion I want to create. Tell me, assistant, do you know of a chemical called oxytocin? Well, I saw it on a drink, but hopefully isn't in for that. Nope, I haven't heard of that before. What does it do? There's going to be some smart ass who knows exactly what that is. It's worrying, because obviously a certain amount of people find me entertaining and they look up to me, which is kind of a worrying thing to do. And then you get people who I've met through this YouTube channel who are like scientists and shit. That's shit's crazy. Oh dear. It's a hormone we mammals create. And for what it does many things, but the most central and well-known is its role in attachment. Right, okay, so it's a clingy thing, then. Imagine like a clingy girlfriend. Gotcha. By attachment, do you mean like getting close to some... Look, I've got very basic study knowledge as to how these things work. Outside knowledge, and Wikipedia helps my knowledge grow a little further. I'm not sure what Nicole could have in order for her to need to clarify that. Has she got all of her like knowledge from colouring books? Is that what they did in primary school? They're just like, oh, fucking learn the colours. No, don't even do that, it's way too complicated. Yes, the colours are supposed to be attached to the sides or something. In every aspect of the word, yes. Familial? Why are we going to happy music? Where's this come from? Oh, God, alright. Familial, whatever that word. Familial, sexual, platonically oxytocin is released when we participate in behaviours that reinforce that sort of bonding. What I aim to create is a potion that mimics this effect. Jeff raises his arm into the air as though he's about to make a proclamation to the heavens. Perhaps even super move. What? The moment he starts screaming, I leap forward and plant a hand over his loudmouth. Thank goodness there aren't many people here near us besides Ted, and seem he's hell-bent of ignoring anything that comes out of Jeff's mouth. Inside Jeff, okay? Inside voice, even. I wait until I get a nod of the head before I step back. My apologies, I tend to lose myself when it comes to alchemy. I'm usually much more contained. Okay, so he was going into his fucking crazy... Yeah, I deserve a smack round the mouth kind of Jeff. Jeff loosens his collar and clears his throat. Thank you, assistant. It wouldn't do to reveal my hand to the world quite like that. Yeah, just say that in open voice as well. I'm sure no one will suspect a thing. Yeah, you're telling me. Though really, is there any easy way to tell people you have a fake personality and your real one is actually kind of weird? Weird. Anyway, you want to make a potion that makes people like you? Am I following you? That is correct. That's just wrong, isn't it? That's just, meh. Then again, if I came into that, I'd probably use it. I'd probably use it. Oh, who would I do it to? I'd just get as near as I could to a Katy Perry concert and just throw it on stage and hope it didn't hit the dancers. And is that even something you can make? Do you doubt me? I hold up a hand and pinch my index finger and thumb together. Just a bit. It sounds a little too good to be true. If something like that could be made, I think it would have already been made. Oh, I hate that attitude. Oh, it's like, oh, why doesn't something like this already exist? It's because you haven't made it yet, you sausage. True, the motive is there. However, it's the passion, the genius. No, where others have failed, I will succeed. I am a modern-day alchemist. Inside voice. I quickly remind him before he gets out of hand again. I've got to say, the way he goes on about this makes me buy that he can really make this potion. Nope, I'm not convinced. Genius will not be silenced. For the sake of secrecy, I will do as you say. For fuck's sake. Jeff removes a folded piece of blue-lined notebook paper from his pocket. I've been formulating a recipe for this potion for quite some time now. If I want to conduct the most perfect synthesis, these are the ingredients I'll require. Oh, it's like a little envelope. No, it's fine. Of course, you learn that in beginner's level origami. Carefully, I slide out the top flap of the paper envelope and start unfolding it from there. Jeff's handwriting is all chicken scratchy like a doctor's, but I can still make it out. Chicken scratchy. Is that a real term? I can't say I've ever heard of it. Is that a thing? Oh, well, it must be. Midnight Trombe flower nectar, opuntia, pure salt, ginger roots, cream, strawberries, mint. Let me guess, is that not actually for the real recipe? That's just for him to taste. Yeah. Jeff adds that, noticing how weirded out I sound by the last 3 ingredients. Well, okay, the last 3 should be easy. The others all sound like ingredients from Harry Potter that Snape would force you to go outside and collect. And it shouldn't be too hard to find ginger and salt. Salt? Really? You struggle a bit finding salt. Wow. That's a new kind of specially dumb, isn't it? But do the first 2 really exist? They certainly do. At least they should. Where did you get this ingredient list anyway? Research. Yeah, but what were you researching? That will be my little secret. But it is, as you said, I have no trouble finding the last 3 items. And the other 2 shouldn't be too difficult either. But as for the nectar or the opuntia, I haven't the foggiest clue where to find them. Oh, good. Alright, well, I know where to get nectar from. Just because... Is nectar an English word or is it a Spanish word? I can't remember now. Alright, well, if it's a Spanish, it probably means something completely different. And I don't know what opuntia is. It's probably some sort of plant. It is so irksome to be so close and yet at a standstill. This is why I require an assistant service. Perhaps you will be the final push I will need to make it past this. Alright, Amazon.com. Right, about that. If you have no clue where to find these, what makes you think I will? Because frankly, I don't even know where to start searching for these. As I said, Amazon.com. You're a decently intelligent girl, surely you'll think of something. Intelligent. Easy for you to say. I read over Jeff's list of ingredients one more time. Midnight Tromba flower nectar and opuntia. It's no use, I don't have any idea where to find either of these. I bet someone outdoorsy would know. These things sound like stuff you'd find in nature. In nature. But who would be knowledgeable of that kind of stuff? Well, that'd have a damn good head and shoulders in general. Wait, don't I know someone like that? Jeff, would you consider Ted to be the outdoorsy type? Cowboy? Now that you mention it, he does seem like your typical Boy Scout. I seem to remember him camping once or twice. Hey, if he's willing to put himself through a camping trip, he must like the outdoors at least a little bit. Well, I hate it, and I've put myself through a camping trip. Only because it was with friends, and there was lots of alcohol involved. In fact, I don't remember much from that night. Maybe I should ask Ted. I don't know. But Jeff thinks that's a good idea. It's ultimately up to him, as much as I hate to admit it. Oh, what do I care about pissing him off? Let's save it, because I feel I can get a couple points here with Ted. But you know, if I have a good idea, I should just go with it. Who cares whether Jeff thinks it's a good or not? I've just had an idea, just a second. I hurry over to Ted without waiting for a response, however, Jeff persistently follows after me. Assistant, what are you doing? Ted, hey. I stop Ted just as he's about to leave the aisle. Pretty awesome timing on my part. You need something? No, I just came over to say hello and then I was going to leave and run off in a childish giggle. What are you two doing? Jeff finally catches up to the two of us frowning. Assistant, what's the meaning of this? Well, you know what we were just talking about? I thought we could ask Ted to help. And you decided this on your own without asking for my input. I feel this is going to go badly. If you put it like that, of course it's going to sound bad. I knew you'd agree with it either way, so I didn't think I'd have to. Jeff doesn't seem to agree with the idea. He lowers his eyelids, obviously upset, but Ted steps in before things get ugly. Yes! He shoots! He scores! There, it had to be right. Hey, lighten up on her. She's doing all this to help you, after all. Humph, harumph, harumph. Jeff scoffs and turns his head away as he can't stand looking at me anymore. Then you handle it, assistant. Ted rolls his eyes and shakes his head, grinning. I catch him mouth. Can you believe this guy? As we share a look. A look! Oh, so teenager crazy.